Point 4 Seasonal and calendar-based sector rotation. Seasonal patterns and calendar events can have a significant impact on sector performance. Here are some examples of seasonal patterns and calendar events that may influence sector performance. Holiday season. Retail and consumer discretionary sectors often experience increased activity during the holiday season, driven by higher consumer spending. This period typically includes major shopping events such as Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the entire holiday shopping season. Tax season. Financial services and tax preparation sectors may see increased activity during tax season as individuals and businesses seek assistance with filing their taxes and financial planning. Back-to-school season. Retailers, especially those selling clothing, stationery, and school supplies, tend to benefit from increased demand during the back-to-school season as parents and students prepare for the new academic year. Seasonal demand. Certain sectors experienced seasonal variations in demand based on weather conditions. For example, the tourism and hospitality sectors often experience higher demand during summer months or holiday seasons, while ski resorts and winter sports-related industries thrive during the winter months. Earnings seasons. Quarterly earnings releases can significantly impact sector performance. Investors closely monitor earnings reports, and positive or negative surprises can lead to significant price movements within specific sectors. Economic data releases. The release of key economic indicators, such as GDP growth, employment figures, inflation data, and consumer sentiment indices, can influence sector performance. For example, positive employment data may benefit sectors such as consumer discretionary, while inflation concerns may impact sectors like utilities and consumer staples. Political and regulatory events, changes in government policies, elections, or major regulatory decisions can have sector-specific impacts. For instance, healthcare sectors may be affected by changes in healthcare policies or regulations, while energy sectors may be influenced by decisions related to environmental regulations or energy policies. Industry-specific events. Certain industries have their own specific events that can impact sector performance. For example, technology sectors may experience increased volatility and investor attention during major technology conferences or product launch events. Understanding these seasonal patterns and calendar events can help investors anticipate potential sector movements and make informed investment decisions. However, it's important to conduct thorough research and consider other fundamental and technical factors alongside these events to make well-rounded investment choices. Additionally, it's essential to recognize that past performance is not indicative of future results. And the impact of seasonal patterns and calendar events can vary from year to year. Incorporating seasonal factors into sector rotation strategies can enhance the effectiveness of the strategy by aligning sector allocations with the expected performance trends during specific seasons. Here are some ways to incorporate seasonal factors into sector rotation strategies. Historical analysis. Conduct historical analysis to identify seasonal patterns in sector performance. Analyze sector performance data over multiple years to identify consistent trends during certain seasons. Look for sectors that consistently outperform or underperform during specific periods. Calendar-based triggers. Use calendar-based triggers to initiate sector rotations. Set predefined dates or time frames to review and potentially adjust sector allocations based on seasonal patterns. For example, you might allocate more weight to retail or consumer discretionary sectors leading up to the holiday shopping season. Event-based triggers. Incorporate specific events or milestones into your sector rotation strategy. Identify events that historically impact sector performance and adjust sector allocations accordingly. For instance, you might increase exposure to technology sectors leading up to major technology conferences or product launch events. Data-driven analysis. Utilize economic and market data to identify seasonal factors that can impact sector performance. Monitor economic indicators, consumer sentiment indices, and industry-specific data that may provide insights into seasonal trends. Adjust sector allocations based on the anticipated impact of these factors. Market monitoring. Continuously monitor market conditions and sector performance throughout the year. Stay informed about market developments, economic indicators, and upcoming events that can influence sector performance. Regularly review your sector allocations and make adjustments based on emerging seasonal trends. Dynamic allocation. implement a dynamic sector allocation approach that adjusts sector weights based on the anticipated impact of seasonal factors. Increase exposure to sectors expected to benefit from seasonal trends and reduce exposure to sectors that historically underperform during certain seasons. Diversification: maintain a diversified portfolio across sectors, even when incorporating seasonal factors. While seasonal patterns can provide valuable insights, they may not guarantee consistent outperformance. Diversification helps mitigate risks associated with sector-specific volatility and minimizes the impact of potential misjudgments or unforeseen events. Risk management: incorporate risk management strategies into your sector rotation strategy. Consider the overall risk profile of your portfolio and ensure that sector rotations based on seasonal factors align with your risk tolerance and investment objectives. It's important to note that while seasonal factors can provide useful guidance, they should be used in conjunction with other fundamental and technical analysis. Market dynamics and the impact of seasonal patterns can change over time, so it's essential to continuously monitor and adapt your sector rotation strategy based on evolving market conditions. Regularly review the performance of your strategy and make adjustments as needed to align with your investment goals.